outdoors. I'm on vacation this week, so we did a little camping over Father's Day weekend and stuff, and celebrated my daughter's birthday. I believe that was in the last video. Never really ended that video, but hey, you know, thanks for watching it. Today I'm meeting my father-in-law and his good buddy Jeff, and I believe they're starting up here, Cumberland Visitor Center. Sorry, Cumberland Visitor Center, starting down there, coming all the way down, and then you know, getting back toward the house, and then going down toward DC area. Not sure how this video is going to turn out. Hopefully it's not too exciting with the wildlife that I may encounter here, but I'm pretty sure there'll be, you know, mountain lions, bobcats, cougars, whatever you want to call them, and hopefully we don't see a bear. Now Jim has some bear spray and stuff on him, but I don't really want to encounter any of that. I brought my fishing rod today, so hopefully we'll catch a couple of fish while I'm sitting around waiting for them. And got to get some stuff out. I'm try to find a spot that's not in the water. It kind of looks like our camping area right now is right around like a low-lying water area, hence the puddles that are out in front of it. So yeah, the fishing area I'm going to go is right down there. Right down there. I'm going to hit that up here in a little bit after I get everything squared away. There's the old Tiundra. And I think actually someone else is coming back down here, so I'm going to go over here and set my stuff up and get to camping. I'll see y'all once I get things set up, because I'm going to try to get this done really, really quick. That way I have more time to video and fish. Camp is almost kind of set up. I got chairs out, set up. We're going to move those however we want. I got stuff still sitting in the back of the truck right now, the tent. Let's see, a couple boxes we can burn to get going. Frying pan up top for the taters later. Sleeping bag. Some of Jim's stuff is still in there. I'm going to put my tent probably over here in this area. That way I'm not down there. I see that water and mud and all that, so that's what he means by the word of the day is mud. Got the Yeti out here with all the food and the whatnots. It's a little dirty. I should just wipe the table off. Got my lantern out here. This was the tarp I was going to put down, but I figured it was a little too damp. So got my mess kit from my Boy Scout days. Yep, so that's pretty good stuff. And when you're out camping and stuff, you got to have a little bit of that. You know, it's pretty good. Got the old style coffee maker going on here. If I can get it one-handed open, you know, old style coffee maker. So that'll be good. Got some coffee I'm making. Of course, I set this thing up. I'm going to grill on this instead of a fire, just because it makes it a heck of a lot easier to use that. And I got my propane, so pretty much I'm almost good to go. So I might go fishing here in a little bit, wait for the grass to dry off, set the tent up. Believe it or not, I'm actually feeling a little bit of rain right now. I literally just turned the camera off after I was doing the map thing, showing you the map. A little bit of a drizzle coming, but while I'm sitting here, let me show you what's in my old-time mess kit. I've had this thing ever since I was just a wee little lad. So I'm going to open this thing up, show you what's in here. I just added one thing to it that I received. Of course, you can use this as a handle, so we'll screw that back on. But you have your lid for cooking. There's one little pan for cooking. You have just a wee little cup. One of the cool things that I like is this thing. It's like a Swiss Army knife of fork and spoon and knife and can opener stuff. So you got a spoon. I got a fork. So spoon and fork. Have a knife on there. Anyway, it's got a can opener on there too. That's pretty neat. Little Swiss Army knife of utensils. Of course, a little pot, little lid. People are yelling over there. Anyway, that's my mess kit. You can eat out of it. You can cook on it. I've actually cooked on this before, on that one piece. Use it as a little handle. It does really awesome. So excited about using this thing again, because it's been a long time since I've done this, ever since my Boy Scout days. Of course, I carved my initials into it. But we're having a good time. A little bit of a drizzle coming, so I'm going to check the weather. and see how bad it's going to get, because I'm a little further up here in the mountains. Temperatures dropped about 5 to 10 degrees from where we live. People over there should be getting a little bit busier with the canal, people coming in. So I believe I have, I got about probably 3-4 hours before Jim and Jeff show up. So people yelling about stuff. You go down the canal, we're right beside it. See you in a bit. All right, the tent is set up. Figured this was a decent spot to put it. Not too bad. Not sitting in a, I guess a soggy, wet spot. Kind of downhill. So I'm gonna put my head up toward that part. So if any water, if it rains, it'll just should flow down. I don't want to sit down in here, or it could just, soak in. I don't want that to happen. And if it gets too darn bad, I'm getting in that thing. Should be good. I've used it before in the backyard. Me and my daughter slept in it, so it was a little crammed, but not too bad. There's these big old ants around. These big old ant thingies. Big old things. They're all over the place. Those are the kind you can mess with, and you can probably eat their bums. Do it real Survivor Man style. Just eat some ants. But no, we got chicken and taters and some. I'm gonna gather some sticks for the fire and get that out of the rain. It's starting to drizzle again. Train track near. Train here. So get my sticks gathered up and got the tent set up. That should be good. And if it actually gets too darn soggy before bedtime, if it happens to storm pretty bad, I guess I'll be sleeping in the truck tonight. Hey, roughing it right here, Jack. Oh, there's another ant. Look, see, I told you. They're just all over the place. Big old things. A little bit of update on what I've been up to. Obviously, I got the tent set up. It's back there. So I was gathering some wood. Some of this wood here. I was gathering some of that, for the fire. That way it could be dry. Have a nice little kindling pile. And I found this stick, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to carve a little bit out of that. Just like the old Boy Scouts days, when they were in the Order of the Arrow thing, and you had to sit there and carve your notches in your totem pole, little totem pole thingy, when you were talking. And anyway, Boy Scouts was a lot of fun. So I found this stick, and I've been sitting here carving for like the past hour, and this is what I kind of came up with. It's really nothing special, just notches in it. I made like a little point thing at the top there, it goes the whole way around. Just a couple little notches in it, little handle. It's almost, wow, So just a little wood carving that I did. Nothing special at all. Just from the simple tools. Pocket knife, sharp pocket knife. And then I used my Adventure Mate. If you don't have one of these are actually pretty good tool. It's got a shovel attachment in it. And it's got an axe inside of there. And actually inside of the axe, you have a saw. And you can attach it to this. That way you have a saw attachment on there. It's a pretty cool little tool. I got it a few years ago at, I believe it was at a gun show or something. Actually, it works pretty good. I keep it in my truck. It's very compact. It's pretty sharp. Here's the shovel attachment for it, and it goes right on the handle. So it's a good little attachment on there. And that's all I use, the Adventure Mate and the knife to carve that. Not a bad afternoon spent, So, I think it turned out alright. I mean, it's not the best. It's just a little passing the time while it's raining. I was planning on going fishing. Waiting on my father-in-law and Jeff to show up to camp and feed them. And we're going to cook some chicken, a little marinated chicken. And we got some fried potatoes we're going to do in the pan. Got some cheese to put over those. you know, this should be coming from behind me. So as soon as I kind of hear from them or something, I'll turn the camera back on. Otherwise, it's been drizzling. More than drizzling, it's been raining pretty good. But hey, I've just been hanging out and carving, you know. Do a little bit of me time, you know, listen to nature, listen to it rain, and sit back and carve and enjoy myself. While it's not raining out, I just got done the little wood carving thing. While it's not raining out, I'll give you a little tour of my tent. So it's really wet, so hopefully I don't mess it up too much, but I just want to check it out, see how wet it is actually inside. And it's really not. It looks kind of comfy. For as comfy can get. It's not bad. I think I'll sleep pretty good in this thing tonight. The key with tents are you don't touch the sides. My feet are sticking out right now, but if I move my head up, you know, you don't want to touch the sides. You get pretty humid in these things. So I think I'll end up opening a vent and get the vent up top, so it should be pretty comfortable. It's not bad. I'm a one-man tent. Almost outdoors, one-man tent. Alright, so I'm sitting here and wondering what am I going to eat for lunch, because I didn't bring anything. Not going to cook anything until Jim and Jeff arrive. So I got in my survival backpack that I always keep in my truck. And I have like a tarp in there. I got a couple like, you know, screwdrivers. I got a thermal blanket, one of those like giant aluminum foil blankets. I got one of those. Just quite a few other things. And I remembered I had an MRE in there. So this is the MRE I'll be eating. It's chicken with noodles and vegetables. I already tore it open. Give you a little display of this. So crackers. Got some cheese spread for the crackers. Of course we have, whoops. Of course we got meal chicken, noodles, and vegetables in there. So I'll place that in the little warmer bag in a couple minutes. Spoon. Got some nut raisin mix with pan-coated chocolate discs. 66 grams. Yep, got those. So it came with some salt, some creamer for the instant coffee. Of course I have you know, sugar for that. Moist towelette. Like I said, my instant coffee, got that. Tabasco, which I always love. So it's been in there for a little while. MRE's actually been in my truck for probably about 2 years. We're going to see if it's any good. And I'm believing this lighthouse thing, I believe that's just a towel. So, you know, if I don't use that, that'll be good for fire starter. I use that. Came with a little pack of gum. Pack of matches, which, you know, can always help out, and they're always good. Nice survival tools. This is kind of a survival, it's kind of a survival, you know, area. You know, you kind of bring what you want, but if you, obviously like me, you don't have lunch. So I have an MRE. The coolest thing that came in here, which I'm very, very anxious to eat, are these M&Ms. Oh, peanut M&Ms. I'm not a big fan of peanut M&Ms, but I love M&Ms. They are my weakness. And of course we got a spoon. Oh, forgot something. I have a lemon lime flavored drink, which I'll place in. This is actually water. I drank all the good stuff out of it earlier. I'm gonna, and the way it's chemically looking right now, it's looking awful weird. So I'm gonna give that just a couple shakes. It says to stir it. I don't know if it's any good or not. It's been in there for a while. And it looks like that, which is very, very weird. I don't know if I'm going to drink this or not. But I'm going to set it up behind you here. There, hold that for me. Thank you. Let me get started on this. I'll let you know how this goes. Put it in the little heating pad thingy, and yeah, I'll be back. So while that's kind of doing its thing, I'm going to open up these crackers. See if these are any good. They can use a little cheese spread on. Gotta smell everything before you eat it. A little cracker. Little cheese spread. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad at all. I mean, you pretty much, it's been in there for a while. It's just kind of doing the test of time through the elements and stuff in the truck. I always have it in there just in case, and this is one of those just in case moments. It's not the best, but I mean, it kind of works. I mean, if you're really, really hungry. And I didn't really eat any breakfast. I think before I left, I grabbed a brownie, and I was like, brownie! And so I've had since about 7 o'clock this morning. It's almost 1. Hopefully I don't get sick. If I do, death by MRE. Yeah, maybe not. So the chicken noodles and vegetables are doing their thing right beside you, right? Actually, you can see. Oh, sorry, right there. That green juice isn't too darn bad. I tried that a second ago. It's just stuff. I'll show you. It actually doesn't smell terrible. It smells a little chemically, but it tastes like lemonade, but it's like neon green. So I'm not sure how good that can be for you. But the coup de grace. M&M's. It tastes really good. Look inside the bag. Oh, it looks kind of disgusting. But there's just crumbs all over the place is all it is, pretty much, I think. Not bad. Alright, so I just pulled the chicken noodles and vegetable combo out. It's nice and warm. Not sure. I got a knife in my hand. What am I doing trying to bite the darn thing? Not sure how long I should have kept it in for. Probably someone else could tell me. I'm not sure if this is going to be any good or not. It don't smell bad. But looks a little rough. Let's give it a shot, I guess. I don't think you can see that. Let me get a little more spoon here. Maybe. I guess it's alright. It's something to eat. Especially since I didn't really have anything. And I didn't really think that part through. I got chicken and taters for dinner, but I don't really think about lunch. And I don't feel like leaving. It's not bad. It's really not. If you're as hungry as I am, it's really not that bad. What do you think? Alright, so last but not least, we have the Nazen. We have the nut raisin mix with pan-coated chocolate discs. Let's see how that is. The chicken noodle wasn't actually that bad. I don't know if it's one of the better ones of the MREs. Don't eat that. Not terrible. I'm going to save that for later. That's my little MRE thing. You know, this thing works pretty good. I'm not going to do the coffee. I brought my own coffee. The only thing I did not open, which I will open right now, since I just saw it, is, you know what, I'm going to save this Tabasco for later, for tonight. Because I absolutely love and adore hot sauce. Hot sauce is my favorite thing in the whole world. So, I did not bring hot sauce with me. Oops. So if I have to have hot sauce just about on everything that I eat for every meal that I have. I love hot sauce. So I'm gonna throw all this out. And we're gonna wait for Jim. Jim and Jeff are they're probably about 2 hours out. Jim and Jeff are about 2 hours out. It should be coming from that way, I think. I went down, I threw my rod in, fished a little bit. Literally 5 minutes. I didn't get any bites or anything. So I might go back down later, just switch my bait out, and see what happens. It's been actually a nice time out here. Been just listening to some music sometimes, carving the little wood thing, and talking to people. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot better than just sitting at home by yourself. Sitting outside is a lot better than just anything right now in the day we live in. So, see you in a bit. Hey, they made it. Got a fire rolling. Oh yeah. And of course it's starting to rain now. Got a fire rolling, went fishing a little bit and didn't catch anything. So just been hanging out. I think I took a little nap for like 5 minutes because I woke up and heard people screaming, but it was people up there. Hey, just hanging out. And here come Jim and Jeff. They made their 40-mile hike. So we're gonna settle them in, help them set up their stuff, and cook some dinner and hang out and talk about how tired they are. And here they come on the home stretch. How was it?
Awesome.
Had a pretty good time. Muddy ride. Yeah, it looks a little muddy.
A little muddy. Fun time.
What's up, buddy? A little worn out.
A little rough.
It's just the beginning.
But it's okay.
So much mud they got into. That's his drinking cup. Hey, coffee's hot. I just drink the mud with it.
Fresh water drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Man, does that smell amazing or what?
Well,
Coffee.
Hey, get some.
Yeah, I'm getting some.
Made it fresh in the old percolator. You don't get much better coffee than that right there. Little old time percolator. Mm-hmm.
Up right here.
Tiny little cup.
Man, I love smelling.
I'm not sure how much is in there, but I know, yeah, there should be plenty.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Help me! I fall and I couldn't yank it up. All right, it's supper time. Getting ready to start the potatoes, which I have in this bag right here. Little potatoes. Got them seasoned up. Gonna do those with a little bit of olive oil, and we got chicken. I'm gonna be grilling some chicken with some Italian dressing for a little seasoning on it. Make it real good. The boys went down to, I guess, wash themselves off from all the mud in the river down there. I don't know about that, but you got to get the mud off of you. So I'll let you know how dinner's going. Fire's looking pretty good. It's about 5 p.m. and been a pretty good day. So we're done dinner. We're done cooking dinner. We're eating a civilized meal. You know, we got it in our mess kits and whatever. And I'm paying around. And I made us using a big old buck knife. Well, what the heck is that thing? Let me hold that thing up so we can see.
It's the old General.
Good heavens. I mean,
Arkansas toothpick, or whatever they call it.
golly, you're going to cut right through your plate, I think. And that thing's like steel.
I'm going light.
Good luck. Cleaned up camp. Everybody's eating breakfast. Jeff slept pretty good last night. None of the rest of us slept good because he's over there sawing logs. And it was pretty hot and it rained, but doing breakfast, got one of these. Scrambled eggs and bacon. Pretty good little dehydrated thing. So we're in cleanup camp and we're going to head the heck out of here. Alright y'all, heading back home. Had a pretty good time with Jeff and Jim, and was really glad I got to cook them dinner and stuff, man. And I know they appreciated it a lot. So yeah, I'm going to unpack the stuff, and today is my wedding anniversary, so I'm going to hang out with the wife a little bit. We're going to go do some stuff. Maybe go to a couple wineries, go to dinner and all that. And we'll call it a day. Thanks again for watching this episode of Almost Outdoors, and hopefully we'll get to do something like this again in the future. Peace.